Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We are back today with our 9th episode of the Transfer League, nearly halfway through now. And this time we are with Leeds. Last time out we did the first one with a newly promoted side in Fulham. Did pretty well, did okay. So if you've missed that one or any of the ones so far in the series, please go and check them out, because today we've taken over Leeds United. And this is the series where I sell every player that I can. Whatever team a player goes to, then become a team that I have to sign somebody from. So that is how this series works. And then come end of the season, there's plenty of ways of me getting points. And basically we're just going to see how the table ends up based on the points they get from this. So let's go straight into it.
Okay, so this is how you score points. Your league position is your start number. You get a certain number of points, -3 for winning a cup, -2 for getting to a cup final, -1 for getting to a cup semi-final. And then if you win the European Cup, you get -5. If you get to the final, you get -2. If you have a player in your team become top league goal scorer, you get -5. And then for every player in your team that you get above 15 goals, above 15 assists, or your goalkeeper gets above 15 clean sheets, you get an extra -1. And this is golf rules, so you're trying to get the lowest number possible.
Okay guys, we've got the first 4 sales for this season, and they are Diego Llorente is going to Hoffenheim, Liam Cooper is going to Monaco, Luke Ayling's going Mönchengladbach, and Mateusz Klich is going to Valencia. So 4 players in from those 4 teams. And with Leeds, I think, to be honest, it might be a struggle, but then it's like they do have some big players that can get some big money. So we'll have to see what happens, and where those sort of players go to is really going to depend on how well we do in this series. Okay, so we've got the transfers in. Please ignore this top one. That was just a failed attempt at signing somebody who's far too expensive. So we got from Hoffenheim, we went for Marco John, just a very cheap, very not so good centre mid. Then we went for Unai Echeverria from Valencia, again very cheap. Then we went for Henry Onyekuru from Monaco, 75 rated left mid. Also can play striker, he's pretty good. And then we decided to go for Christoph Kramer from Mönchengladbach, who is probably the best player that I've signed so far and will definitely do a job for me in the CDM role. Okay, so 3 more sales here. We've got Patrick Bamford going to Southampton. We've got Kiko Casilla going to Başakşehir. And then Robin Koch going to Monaco, but he's gone in a swap deal for Benoit Badiashile, I think that's how you pronounce his name, who's a very good young centre-back, 73 or 74 rated I think, so definitely going to be good enough to be in the team. We just need players from Başakşehir and Southampton to come into the squad. Okay, so the 2 men that we need are in. We've got from Martin Skirtle from Başakşehir. Cost me a little bit, about 5 million I think he was, so a little bit pricey for the 35-year-old, but I mean, he's going to be a good player for us this year. He will start going down, but he should be the man to sit in that centre-back role for us. And then the big man we've got up front, replacing Patrick Bamford, we've gone for Danny Ings. Brought him in from Southampton, with Bamford going the other way. Of course, they signed him, we signed their striker. See if Danny Ings can start banging the goals in for us and get us to where we want to be in this season. And with that, we're going straight into the first game of the season. This is how the team is lining up. Of course, Danny Ings leading the line for us. 2 new centre-backs, Onyekuru and Kramer both in there as well, taking on West Ham. Pretty interesting team they've got, with Keane and Dunk brought in obviously in the centre-back roles. Let's see if we can get anything out of this game. I hope so. Let's have a look. Can we get off to a good start? We can. Onyekuru and Ings getting the goals for me. That's a brilliant start to this one.
So we've got 3 more sales. We've got Joe Gelhardt going to Wolves. We've got Ezgian Alioski going to Fiorentina. And we've got Stuart Dallas going to Al Hilal, which is going to be an interesting one, because I don't know if I'll even know anybody from Al Hilal, so we'll have a little look. Okay, we've made the 3 signings that we needed. Now we've got Lorenzo Venuti coming in from Fiorentina, the right back, because we are really struggling for a right back at the minute. We've signed John Ruddy, the goalkeeper from Wolves, and we've signed Abdullah Al Mayouf, a goalkeeper from the Al Hilal team. There was a couple of players there I knew, but none of which I particularly thought would have fit very well into this Leeds squad. So I've decided to save some money for the next team that comes in. Perhaps if it's a bigger team, let's see what sort of players we can get in from the next team. Okay, so straight into the second game of the season, and we need to put in our new players. I haven't done yet, which is a shame on me, really. Venuti's going there, and Berardi's coming out to the left. I know Berardi can't actually do much of a job there, and then get my youth on the bench, I think, in that role. Okay, this is the team. Let's see how we do against Sheffield United. This should be an interesting one, hopefully a winnable one, but we'll have a look. It is a winnable one there. Badiashile getting a goal, Rafinha and Danny Ings getting a second goal in 2 games. That's brilliant start. Game number 3 of the season. We're taking on Burnley. Let's see if we can get a win and make it 3 out of 3 for the start of this season. We do again. Danny Ings against his old club, and Rodrigo getting the goals. Number 4 of the season against Crystal Palace. Can we keep this unbeatable and perfect start to the season going? Let's see how we do against Palace. We get a 0-0 draw. Technically still unbeatable. Not a perfect start though anymore. Okay, and so we're an hour away from the end of deadline day, and this has been the slowest start to an episode yet. We've not had all that many deals, to be honest. We tend to have a completely changed around side come this stage, but we've still got at least 5 players in there that are current Leeds players. So this is a different sort of one. Let's see how the Leeds squad can do with just a few small additions, and if needs be, come January we might be able to make a few more. So this is the stage where I sim all the way to January, and we see how we are looking come January. Let's have a little look, shall we? Okay, and we have stopped in January. Obviously quite a lot of losses there. Did kind of expect that, to be honest with you, but let's see where we have ended up in January. Ooh, this is not going that good compared to the rest of them we've done. We're currently at 16th with Leeds. This is very low for the standards I've been setting so far this season. I don't know what's going wrong, but we're going to have to hopefully change something, because this is not high enough. Leeds could be in a lot of trouble for this season. Let's see what sort of deals we get done during January. I mean, I think personally it's the fact that a lot of deals haven't been done. Like Rodrigo's still here, Rafinha's still here, Kevin Phillips is still here. We need some big players out and big players in. Let's see what we can get done during this window. Okay then, so we got 2 sales for this window. We've got Tyler Roberts going to Club Bruges and Ian Poveda going to Burnley. So 2 teams I can get some okay players from. Let's see who we can get. Okay, so we've made the 2 signings that we needed. We've got in Simon Mignolet from Club Bruges, obviously a good goalkeeper. I think that might be where we've been going wrong. We've had Meslier in goal, whereas in real life he's been a very good goalkeeper, one of the best young keepers in the world in my opinion. But in this game, clearly not good enough. So I brought in Simon Mignolet, nice high rated, to play in that position. And then we've got Robbie Brady in, who I know can do a job at left back. So I'm hoping he can fit in that role for us. So deadline day is upon us, and we've had 2 players sell. We've got Jamie Shackleton going to Real Betis, and we've had Crescencio Somerville going to PSV. So 2 players coming in to this squad, hopefully to improve it enough to be able to put them back up the league a bit, to hopefully challenge with some of the other teams that we've had so far in this series. 1 hour left on deadline day. We've signed 1 player that we should have signed out of 2. We've signed Victor Ruiz from Real Betis, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to sign somebody from PSV. It's the first time it's happened to me in this series, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I'm not going to be able to get anybody in, which is very much a shame, but I mean, it is what it is, and we're going on to the last hour of deadline day, and that's that. Deadline day is over for this series, for this season, for this episode, I mean. So hopefully we can progress on from 16th, start getting a few wins, because you see only 13th there, only 2 points away, so that's just one win and we'll be up to 13th. Let's see if the team I've now made can pull it out the bag and make it all the way up through the table. And we'll see where we are come the end of the deadline. I'll see you there. Okay, so we're coming in towards the end of the season, and I'm pretty safe to say that this has been a fail of an episode. Let me know right now where you think I'm going to finish. Right now, I want to see in the comments right now where you think I'm going to finish. My personal guess is 15th, I would guess. And I don't think I did anything in cups. I'm hoping we had a lot of goal scorers and assists and clean sheets, but something tells me we probably didn't. So I think Leeds are really going to be struggling. Let's have a little look. Leeds are 16th. Not good enough at all. So they're starting out on 16 points. That is not what you want to see. Did we get to the semi-final? No, but Birmingham did again. We've seen Birmingham get to the semi-finals a few times there. Not there either. Blackburn did, and we're not in the Europeans. There's no Leeds player in the top goal scorers list. This could be a disaster. I don't know why this team didn't work so well. I mean, this team is probably the same sort of rating as what my Fulham team was, and Fulham team did considerably better than this. I'm not going to lie. I won't tell you exactly how well they did, because obviously that will ruin episodes that if you've missed. So let's have a look. Everybody seems unhappy. Oh no, this is not going to go well. Did anybody even get above 15 goals? No, Rodrigo's top goal scorer with 10. Danny Ings, my star signing, got 8 goals. In 26 appearances, he must have been injured. He must have been injured for most of this season. He had to be. 3 assists is my most assists, and 6 clean sheets is my most clean sheets. This is a disaster. Leeds United finish on 16 points, and unless I make some huge mistakes with other teams, this team could be a team to finish in the bottom 3 in this league, completely, maybe even dead bottom itself. I hate to say it, because I think Leeds are actually quite a good team. They've got good players, and I like a lot of their team, but on this game, clearly, I just do not know how to build them. But anyway, guys, please leave a like if you have enjoyed, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Next time out, we're going to do this again with Leicester. That'll be the 10th episode of this series, so if you've missed any of them, please check out the ones you've missed, and I'll see you next time for our rebuilding with Leicester.